Hey there, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video, I want to show you how to quickly and easily create a macOS Sierra bootable USB flash drive. It's absolutely essential to have your macOS on a bootable USB flash drive just in case you might need it later to recover or restore your operating system. Now, the two things you need as a prerequisite for this procedure is a USB flash drive with a minimum of 8 gigabytes of capacity and a downloaded version of the macOS Sierra. I'm assuming you already have a USB flash drive, so let me show you how to download macOS Sierra, which is very easy. So let's dive in and tackle the whole process step by step. Alright, so to download macOS Sierra, all you have to do is go to the App Store. So let's go to the App Store together and start the procedure. So launch App Store and search for Sierra or macOS Sierra. And then just click on the suggestion, go into the utility, and all you have to do is simply click download. And the download process might take 20-25 minutes depending on your connection. So that's step number one. So once you download macOS Sierra, it simply goes into your applications folder. So let me just show you that really quickly so you know what you're working with over here. So just launch Finder, go into the applications folder, and if you scroll down, you'll see install macOS Sierra. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to take this folder over here and we're going to dump this, transfer this into the USB flash drive properly. Now before we can do that, we have to format the USB flash drive the correct way. So let's finish that step, and then as a final step, I'm going to show you how to transfer this file to the USB flash drive, and then we're done. Alright, so next step, make sure you guys insert the USB flash drive into the USB port of your Mac computer. And once you do that, it's going to show up over here on the desktop. Mine says untitled. It's a brand new USB flash drive, so it doesn't have a name yet. So yours might have a name, but you're going to know that you just plugged into it and it's going to show up on your desktop. So the next step is to go to the applications, scroll down, go to utilities, and then launch disk utility. So on the disk utility, you will see the media that you just plugged in the USB flash drive. It's going to be on the left-hand side under external. So mine says media. So all you have to do is select media and then click erase over here on the top. And of course, I highly recommend that you rename this to Mac OS Sierra install or something that makes sense to you. And for format, choose Mac OS Extended, Journaled, and for the scheme, you can leave it as Master Boot Record. And then click Erase, and that's going to be a very quick process. It's going to reformat the drive into something usable for our purpose. Once the procedure is complete, you'll get this same message over here. It's going to say Erasing Media and Creating Mac OS Sierra Install is complete. You'll see the green check mark. You can click done, and as you can see everywhere, the name has changed. So the USB flash drive is now ready to rock. But remember, as a final step, we still have to take that file that we just downloaded from the App Store for the macOS Sierra installation, take that entire folder and transfer it to this USB flash drive we just prepared. So let's do that procedure and then we're really done. Alright, so we're finally at the final step, so let's complete the process. But just to make your life easier, I'm going to make one final modification. Go to Applications, go to Utilities, and relaunch Disk Utility. And just go back to that USB flash drive we just formatted. I just want you guys to rename this to one single word, okay? These spaces could be trouble. So let's rename this to Sierra Install. Okay, so that's much better. So make sure it's all case sensitive. Okay, so let's click OK. So that's been renamed. And then get out of here, go back into Applications, scroll down, go to Utilities, and launch Terminal. Now on the terminal, all we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste a very simple command. Now that command, you're going to be able to find that in the description below. But over here, I have it in a text file right here. Alright, just to be clear, this block of text here that you're going to copy and paste over here into the terminal is going to be in the description below. Just copy and paste it from there instead of this text file that you don't have access to. Now, the one thing I just want to make sure again is make sure this red text over here matches the text, the name of the actual USB flash drive that we just renamed, just to make it easy on us. So let's copy and paste this whole thing. Very simple. Come over here, right click, paste, and all you have to do is press enter. It's going to ask you to put your password in. This is the same password you put in when you log into your Mac. So type in the password and then press enter. And as you can see, that's going to start the procedure. So it's going to say erasing disk 0%, 10%, 20%. It's going to take a couple minutes and then everything is going to be square. So it's saying copying installer files to disk. And once the procedure is complete, this is what you will see. It says copy complete and done, and you are done. Now you have a bootable USB flash drive with macOS Sierra installation. Here's the USB flash drive we just created, and I'm sure some of you guys are wondering what's the point. I'm just going to quickly show you how you can use this. So let's say that you have some kind of problem and your macOS is not, your MacBook or your any kind of Mac that you have is not powering up properly. All you do is grab this USB flash drive that we just created in this video, plug it into a USB port, and then press and hold Option on the keyboard and then press power, and don't let the Option button go. And as you can see over here, you have two options now. You can either boot into your regular hard drive, which is going to load up your operating system, and let's say you're having trouble with that. This one over here, if you swipe over, if you scroll over, this is the USB flash drive that's going to allow you to reinstall or repair your operating system. So if I press enter, it's going to launch the screen that's going to allow us to pick the options from where we can go any route that we want. So that's the screen you're going to see, and from this screen, as you can tell by the options, you have options like install macOS, get help online. You can even access the disk utility if you want, or you can simply restore from a time machine backup, which I really hope that you guys do. But if you want to install the operating system again, you can simply go to install OS, click enter, and that's going to walk you through all the necessary steps. So that is the point of having this USB flash drive, just for future, just for safety.